Dragon Lane duo.
Yes, and that is very good right now. I love the bans. This is going to be favoring Virus. You're going to have a tough task to really get into the backlines. And if you are going to be able to do so, a kick is going to be prepared for you. Or Janna can go Monsoon and really push you away so that Virus can survive. But Blitzcrank is hovered over right here with a 100% win rate on this Blitzcrank. All right, interesting.
Oh, second time we'll be seeing Blitzcrank for the day. That is a surprise. I mean, if it's not broken, I mean, if it worked, just go with it. And they will pair that off with Illusion, which is all about the crits, all about that burst into the late game. But they forgot. The spade is open, and RQ will lock that in for himself. Obviously, going over to QEON.
I love this TF pick right here. For Blitzcrank, you are going to be setting up for those pulls, and if ever RQ feels like they're not safe with the map, they can always pull up the Twisted Fate Destiny to spot up where Vi or Blitzcrank is, so that they can play safe, or they can use this offensively, which is going to be very good, especially you're looking at a Lee Sin and a Fiora on the lineup. So I love this from RQ. What do you think about the picks?
Yeah, I love the draft from RQ as well. It's well-rounded. It has their stamp on it. It's all about that. Oh, I was right. Apparently, it is a Baron Lane Lee Sin and a Jungle Fiora. It just has their signature logo on it. But for the side of LAKAN, it's also good. It has the good balance of pickups and then team fights, but they really need to be aggressive in the early game. And with right now, you see the world of the Rift takes in as we jump into the first best of one of the day.
Love that wormhole right there. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Wild Rift. And off the gates, an aggression right here from RQ. It's going to be spotted by LAKAN Esports. The pull is going to be used right here. It is going to connect onto Hyde. Hyde will have that dash and he will be okay. Dedenado going in with the ball. And I guess that's going to be it for the early game shenanigans from both sides. Everyone should go for their onto their lanes.
Oh, okay. Well, the role swap. That's nice. But yeah, anyway, you have Chaz jumping in those stunts.
The cold cart is going to be connecting onto Tante right here. Tante will be forced to go back home. So this is advantage going on to the side of RQ as they are already on their lanes at this point. Lee Sin, interestingly, is on the Krugs on the opposite side of the map. So RQ right now being aggressive, and I love this.
Yeah, and again, although I said LAKAN Esports is the team that is supposed to be aggressive in the early game, RIQ, they do not want to falter. Chaz, though, having his eyes on Dante.
Dante being chased right here. Big target on his back. Will be able to run away half HP down under the turret. So he's going to be okay. Chianese on the Vi will also try to set up for themselves. Hyde will sniff that one out and he's going to be okay.
Okay, being able to survive that. Now, LAKAN, they will have their eyes on this first turret. Let's see who gets to have first blood turret though. Now, both teams are just focusing on the objective game. Tedzene at the side still does not have Spirit Rush. He does have Charm in the Orb though. So maybe if he wants to get a pick off, he can make it happen.
Yeah, RQ just brute forcing this first turret of the game. You know that there is a good shield on the first turrets, especially on the Baron lane. But hold that thought, there's going to be a fight right here. Initiation by Chian is going to be on point. Hyde is already very low. And that's first blood taken by LAKAN Esports. And they're not done yet. But RRQ will be able to run safe under the turret as Helios is going to be okay. And that's going to be it. LAKAN Esports takes a 1-0 lead.
1-0 in favor of LAKAN. Looks like on top of that kill, they would want to get the turret at the Dragon lane side. The Hex will be able to shield it though. So it's going to be a turret denied for LAKAN.
Yeah, even though RQ lost one hero, one champion right here, RQ did get the first turret at the top lane. So because of that, they're now up 1k in this game. RQ still in the driver's seat, but it is still 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. One Rift Scuttler each for both sides. I guess another action should be happening on the first big objectives of this game.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for that to happen though, but I believe it's still gonna depend on what kind of dragon will be set up first. For now, RQ, I believe they will prioritize the Rift Herald regardless of what dragon it will be. Except if it's a Cloud or Infernal Drake, but looking into the Dragon lane still, Arjuk, will he be able to go with the hook?
All right, let's see. Arjuk is going to be coming in. And here comes RRQ, and Lakan is going to back away. The gold card is going to be connecting, and that's a disaster for Lakan right now, as Dedene is already out of fight before he can do a damn thing. Here comes RRQ. Are they going to go for the push right here? They're not going to do so, and that's going to be very risky. I love what they're doing right now. They're going to be prepping for the dragon that's going to spawn in the next 25 seconds of the game. So far, RRQ still in the lead.
Still in the lead indeed. I mean, has 1K gold lead, but okay. Varus just got taken down by Arjuk. I mean, it's sometimes confident ignite in the flash. Come on, it's gonna be aggressive.
Yeah, I guess that the rocket grab connecting right there. But that virus Marky is still still gonna be up in time for the big objectives right here. If I want to ask you, Yuko, who are you gonna go for in this game? Is it the Dragon or Rift Herald? It's a Cloud Drake.
I think I would have to go with the Rift Herald just to make sure that I'm gonna have that one turret down. But looks like Lakan, they want otherwise. They are gonna either pick off and maybe rotate over to the dragon.
Let's see if they're going to be able to do so. RQ is also headed towards the Dragon area, I believe so, because there are two champions in the DR lane. Dragon's already restarted by LAKAN Esports right here. I don't think RQ is going to fight. They're going to be marching onto the mid turret, though. That turret, I want to see the HP. Dragon is already down. Rift Herald being started by RQ. So so far this is in favor of LAKAN Esports. LAKAN is going to be able to defend that mid turret. Rift Herald will go into the hands of RQ.
Yeah, I told you. RQ, they would still have priority on the Rift Herald, but looks protected layout. The Hurricane not gonna connect though.
Oh, Rift Herald is going to be summoned right here. They want this mid turret down. RRQ, that charge should take that down. No need for a fight because this mid turret is over. LAKAN Esports is just going to be coming in for the cleanup. They spot Lucian on the bottom. Ison goes for the culling right here. Marky is going to be hit right there with the Vi, and that's going to be perfect for LAKAN Esports as they take Marky down. That's a big win. Here comes the other champions of LAKAN Esports. RRQ is going to run for their lives.
Really good assault and battery from Chinese there from that Vi. It just, I mean, Marky could not do anything. That's the weakness of a Varus. Lock him down, make sure he has no other way to escape, let him eat damage, and he's probably gonna get taken down.
Yeah, but I love the bait right there by Ison. Ison was running. RQ thought they had him running, but Chinese was there waiting for them to come in, and they got punished. So 3-1 on the board. 2K gold lead on RRQ. LAKAN Esports have the upper hand when it comes to the kill department.
Overall, though, when we do talk about kill, it is in favor of LAKAN. But if you're gonna look at the gold and then the third takedown, still in favor of RRQ. Looks like they want to turtle this game out, but LAKAN, given the fact that they have the confidence to just roam around the map right now, I mean, maybe they could be able to get the kill and maybe even the win.
Yeah, there's a fight at the top lane, baby. That is going to be Arjuk already very low in this fight, and they will be running away. LAKAN Esports don't have the HP bars right now, so RQ good defense right here. Here, gonna go for the chase right here. Chaz will miss the Sonic Wave right there, so he will not be able to go in. Mid turret, no, right here. Arjuk goes for the grab right there, blindly. So that was a Hail Mary. It's gonna be casted right here, and here comes the gold card. It is gonna connect onto Tante. Tante taking a lot of damage, but it is going to be Chinese who goes down first. So does Tante. Already two champions dead on LAKAN Esports. This is bad news. RQ with that 2 for nothing special, and they're gonna go to the bottom lane.
Yeah, looks like after that, very good flash to rotate over to the tower to shove the waves even. And I mean, LAKAN Esports was a tight-knit crew. And the moment Helios popped Destiny, it was go time for RRQ. I mean, they stormed even though LAKAN Esports was trying to disengage. My heart was stressed for a moment because Chinese, he used assault and battery in the middle of RRQ. I thought he was gonna survive, but apparently that is not what happened. You also have a Hex for the sustain. This is where the Janna pick shine. You have a Moonsoon for healing, for sustain, to even help your team up against their opponents. And heck, I told you, one of the best supports out there in the Pro League in the Philippines, really making ends meet.
Yes, definitely. They are ganging up in the dragon pit right now in preparation for the dragon that should be spawning next 30 seconds of the game. I love what LAKAN Esports is doing right here. They're dropping wards outside the pit so that they can set up for the pull or RQ. Let's see if they are going to be able to sniff that one out. There's still time for preparation, so RQ just go for the red buff. And let's see what the plan is at this point.
What could be the plan? Maybe Lakan Esports they want to force the pick off, but RQ
Mhm.
this time around they're very much confident because the team fight. Now the Mountain Duke is already up. Helios is just alone in the Baron
We're gonna
lane. You
split
also
push.
have Taz. You also have Hex there. Will be able to get that first trade, but if it is going to be the Mountain Drake going over to Lakan. Is it worth it though? One third in exchange for a Mountain Dragon.
I will favor the Mountain Dragon, but there is the Rift Herald take right. I mean, the red buff take right here. RQ did not go for the Dragon. They know that LAKAN Esports were set up in that part of the map already. So kudos to LAKAN Esports getting the advantage on that. But RQ did not go for did not give that one for free. They went in for a trade at the top lane and they got one turret. So now on the turret count, 3, 2, 1. RQ.
Hmm. Now looks like RQ has
Uh
their
oh.
footing. They will pretty much still cement their lead in a few more minutes, but not if
Uh oh.
Lockhon doesn't let them. You still have the assault in battery that's being tied in under turret.
Yes, the turret is not going to live for long. So much damage dealt onto it. So LAKAN Esports will take one for themselves. Rex RRQ, they know that they cannot take team fight
Oh
straight
no.
on, so they don't want to fight. They want this kind of fight. Pick
He's
up
alive!
onto Dedene. The kick is not going to be on point, so Dedene will survive and Chaz will go down. Dedene still went down. QEON is on the run. It's already very low, but there it is. The Varus poke is on point, and it is painful. 2-for-1 in favor of RRQ.
Yeah, it was a mid laner and a jungler in exchange for the jungler of RRQ. Initially, I thought they would not have any other resources because they did try to catch the Dene, but the fact that there was no Spirit Rush available by the time the other members of RRQ decided to join the party, it was the green flag or the green light for them. Also, that kite, that piercing arrow from Marky, that's what I'm talking about if we're going to be seeing a virus in a draft.
All right, are you still throwing rocket grabs as Hail Mary right there, but still will not be connecting. But right now, RQ evening things out on the board 5-5, and they're now sitting on a 6K gold lead. 10 minutes and 50 seconds in. That should be we should be seeing happy RRQ boys right here. But the job's not done yet. There is gonna be set up right here by RRQ. They have their eyes onto Ice, and Ice sniffs this one out as they go for the dragon.
Yep. Not RQ. Lokan Esports could still eye next possible dragon, but Baron is still up. You also have the Dene split pushing. He arguably has the best wave here for the side of Lokan. Now you have Hex in the front line. Marky, this guy is pretty much online. This virus is good to go.
True.
On top of that, you also have a twisted fate. The gold card hurts, yes, but the fact that he can be in one place in a different place ASAP, that is another possible effect for Lakan. Again, that destiny. A very suppressive combo if ever RQ wants to take a fight.
Right.
Helios can just jump in whenever he wants. What looks like in the mid lane.
All right, Tornado is gonna be connecting right here, and everyone is airborne. Monsoon is gonna be used right
Good
here,
deploying.
but Marky is already dead, already down on the fight. The stun is gonna be connecting right here as the charm is gonna whiff. Lakan Esports takes a 1-for-0 lead right here. Are they gonna go for the chase? I don't think so, as they are outnumbered this time. Lakan Esports with a 1-for-0 win.
And Arjuk really wants to look at that next
Uh-oh.
possible target.
All right, the rocket grab is not going to connect right there. Let's see if Tante is going to be able to grab someone with the apprehend. That is a good setup, or they can charm someone right here. Chaz will go to the Raptors area, but Lakan Esports, the pressure they are building on this mid part of the map is for real.
It is for real indeed. But now you have the
Destiny.
chase. Destiny being used. Gold card. Okay. Ison is pretty much A-okay.
Right. So those champions they went after has escaped. So they're not gonna be able to connect right here. But RQ in a good position to take this dragon. Are they gonna be able to do it? Or Lakan? Oh, the turn is gonna be happening right here. The culling is on the side, and that's gonna be perfect for Lakan Esports. But here comes RQ still on the fight, and it is Arjuk already out. And everyone on RRQ still alive at this point of the fight. RRQ though, they have low HP bars, so they won't be able to take this dragon.
Yeah, that was a very good calling from Isen. Very good positioning. But it's just that they were not able to close out that fight. At the very least, you now have a Lucia that is pretty much ready to scale. That then it will just be the distraction there in the mid lane. I did see Hyde use her post. He almost got taken down by Tante and took Tante on this areas. Looks like the longer the game is, the tankier and the more damage he has. Let's see if Chinese will be able to get this dragon.
Let's see, though. Dragon is already very low. Charm is not going to connect this time. And here is the fight. Dragon is going to be taken by Chaz. Well played right there. Tante already very low as Giannis is already dead. The calling is going to be casted right here. Tante will have to run as his HP bar is very low. Only one champion dead on Lakan Esports and one onto RRQ side. But RRQ will take the dragon for themselves. 7-7, 14 minutes in.
Yeah, the junglers tend to die a lot in this game,
Right.
in this fight. I mean, they're the initiators, right? But yeah, they're basically the sacrificial lamb. 40 minutes in, you now have Dedenne being able to get the Rabadons. And looking at the itemizations for Helios, Twisted Fate is still pretty much ahead. Which is why we usually don't see him clearing out the wave. He is the one joining the team fights. Now Isen,
Right.
again, the silent bomb, I don't know, the hidden bomb from Lakan Esports' side, still waiting to go off, and maybe they will let him go in the next fight. They just need to make sure that he is in a safe distance. RD has SS Fever, Solar Charge Blade, and then the IE.
Right. Definitely. I'm still waiting for Fiora to really go online on that split push. She is doing her best right now. So Hyde will have to do better to create pressure and create gravity onto the side lanes. Destiny was used right here for information for RRQ, and they do not spot any opening, so they're not going to go for the dive right now. Still 7-7, but RRQ is sitting on a 5k gold lead 15 minutes in. That's a very good lead that you can sit on. Let's see if they can further the game using that lead.
See though, what will they do in that lead indeed? Roughly a 6k goal lead in favor of RRQ. But Lakan, they still have the confidence to go around the map. I thought they were gonna have a pick up there, but I guess I was just Kaz's game instinct taking. No, I sense danger. I'm gonna back away. But this is opening for Lakan to get the Baron, possibly.
Yes. Right, Lakan. Baron is already half HP. There is Arjuk right here. It's not gonna be ace. It's gonna be rooted. Takes a lot of damage right here, but the Baron is already very low, and it's gonna be taken right here by Chian. He's well played so far. Chaz is gonna be forced to use the stasis right here. Chaz, that's a double kill for Chaz, and that's big. Tante and Arjuk goes down in this fight, but nonetheless, Lakan takes the Baron buff. Let's see if they can do so much with this in their hands.
They should and they could. Now, Dedenne is a much more better position. He just needs to, dodge the Sonic Wave coming out from Taz. But two frontliners is not yet available for Lakan. So maybe we might not see a 3v5. At the very least, we could be seeing pickoffs because that Baron buff is going to help a lot.
Yes, definitely. But the shield onto the mid turret makes the mid turret survive once more. Hex with this clutch shields during the team fight. We want to see more of that later, and especially right now that they're trying to burn this Baron buff on the side of Lakan Esports. Let's see how Lakan Esports is going to set this push up.
How will they though? I mean, they're probably going to surprise RRQ, but Helios and Shaz looks like they're the ones that want to give Lakan Esports a surprise. Now they're, again, strength in numbers. This is going to be a 4-1 setup. They are just charging through the mid lane of RRQ.
Yeah, RRQ was expecting a 1-3-1 setup right here, so they tried to set up for a kill onto the bottom lane, but instead it's a 4-1, but the fight is on. Chaz will not catch anyone right here. The gold card is going to be connecting. Chianese in too deep, and he is going to regret that decision right away before he could do anything right here. Tante is going to be spotted on the flanks, but he is fast enough, and he will not get any damage at all. 10-7 in favor still of RQ. Destiny is going to be popped right here. Let's see, and here the fight is on. Oh no, this is bad for RQ. They're not connecting onto anything. The gold card though, it's gonna be used. It is gonna go. Oh, that's a bad spot right there by Helios. Helios taking so much damage, and that's gonna be bad. Apprehend doing a lot for LAKAN Esports right now, and with Helios down and Hex down, RQ, what can they do as LAKAN is already setting up for this Elder Infernal Drake?
What can they do? Indeed, honestly, that play from Tante was the one that paved the possible victory for LAKAN. However, we need to remember, Taz is still alive. The chance that they could steal the dragon is still pretty much there. But you know what? This guy, Aisen, proving me wrong, won the culling, and a few more bullets right through the head was enough to take down Chaz.
Yes, definitely now LAKAN Esports have the Elder Infernal Drake in their hands. They're still down in the gold count, 3K. But Bell, hold that thought, at the top lane, Tante already very low right here. And there it is. Hyde is now online. He is going to go for the run right here. The Twin Shadow is not going to be connecting, but his exit is already cut right here by LAKAN Esports. Hyde surviving for that bit, but that's just going to delay the inevitable. He is still gonna go down. Well played by LAKAN Esports. Now they have 3 dragons in their hands. They're just waiting for the Baron, and they could surely seal the deal at this point.
I am the inevitable. Aisen is Thanos. Let's see when will he snap and when will LAKAN Esports be able to get the victory. But RQ, I just need to highlight this. The damage that they have right now is still a huge threat for LAKAN. Whoever gets to lose their teammates first, they will immediately be in the bad spot. Hyde is not yet up. We do not have the champion for the flank. And Tante is going to be up in 2 more seconds, and he is now A-okay. He will most likely make his way into the Baron. RQ, what could they do now? Is LAKAN going to pick a Baron dance, or will RQ beat them to it?
Yeah, but RQ will have to nonetheless contest this if ever LAKAN Esports goes for it. There it is, LAKAN Esports is already starting it. Eto, there it is, LAKAN Esports. The HP of Baron is already very low, and it will be a gift. That is bad news for RQ at this point, as LAKAN Esports is now marching for the push. They have the Elder Drake buff right here, and they have the Baron in their hands. This push will be very strong. 20 minutes in, look at this mid turret. The shield is just going to be erased. Mid turret is already down. Only the inhibitors left on the top, and the mid turret will be shielded up by the Janna. It will still melt like butter. LAKAN is not done yet. Everyone sliding on the top side, and the fight is on. Good kick right here, and that is Gianni's down already. The top turret is going to go down, but so does Chaz. The rocket grab